Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel. This is Awakened Healings with Jess. I'm here to give you your monthly energy report for the month of April. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking me out. I do a weekly general healing report, and I've been doing that. Usually it airs on Sundays, and it's just supposed to carry you through the week. And it's just basically, it's a general read about what's going on for the week, and hopefully there's some nuggets of wisdom and guidance that will help you all navigate through whatever it is that you're working on. But this one specifically is, it's your energy report for the month of April. So this is specifically tailored for you all. So there is a little bit more focus and specificity there. It's still a general reading, so not everything will resonate. But you know, just take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, all right? I am an emerging shamanic practitioner. So a lot of my messages will have overarching shamanic themes, okay? I do pull from the shamanic oracle deck. In my earlier readings for the weekly reports, I used to start off with a shamanic oracle, but I feel like it was creating a lot of confusion and perhaps the messages weren't coming out as clearly. So I'm reversing my style. So I am using the tarot deck now. I'm starting with the tarot. I'm going to do a 5-card spread for you all. And then I'm going to do a second 5-card spread with clarifier cards using the Untamed Oracle deck. And that just helps identify any synchronicities, dualities, and mirroring of the messages. And that's just a nice way to confirm that these messages are indeed for you. Once we have all that out of the way, I will do a 3-card spread using the Shamanic Oracle deck. That is a great way to receive any additional clarification and wisdom and guidance on how to navigate the next couple of weeks until we meet again. So I've gotten some positive feedback and other platforms and mediums saying that spread and that ordering of, ooh, that just fell through. And that ordering of the cards just seems to work a little bit better, and it helps, you know, bring the messages forward in a little bit clearer fashion. I do a short divine masculine and feminine energy reading at the end of this, and it's just messages between the two. And then I conclude with that came up. And then I conclude with a nature's oracle reading, and it's just a nice way to sort of round everything out and leave things on a positive, uplifting, and inspirational note. All right? Wow. Okay, Pisces. So, very interesting. Very interesting for you, Pisces. We have a lot going on here. There are 4 major arcana cards. You have a bonus card. It is the Thunderbolt. I'm sorry. That is the Tower. But I feel like it's not going to be a Tower moment as far as everything in your life is going to be destroyed or taken down. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck is maturity. Okay? When this card shows up, this is a gift from the divine saying that they recognize all of the hard work that you've done. This is all about abundance. This is the ultimate abundance card. This is the Ace of Rainbows, which is the Ace of Pentacles in the regular shamanic deck. So this is all about manifestation and abundance. So that is the bottom card of this deck, and that is going to set the tone and energy for this particular reading for you all. Okay, Pisces? So this reading is specifically personal to me because I myself am a Pisces too. So when I saw the Thunderbolt come up, I'm like, oh dear. Oh no. It is time for us to grow, to do some growing. But all the cards that are around it, sorry, my bulldog in the background is, hey, shh, hey, Pops, like a crazy man. There's no need. So I'm sorry about my bulldog. He will quiet down in a moment, I hope. Let's see. At the center of this reading is the past lives. This is the 18 card. I feel like this card for us is talking about dealing with our past. I feel like this may be, I think that, hey! So I think that what's happening here is that we are going to start dealing with our ancestral karma. And I say that only because we have the success card, which is the 6 of fire, and we have courage. Okay? So I think in order for us to be successful, and in order for us to move forward with our growth and our up-leveling, we have to release the past. And for many of us, we're starting a new cycle of growth and development. And I feel like our karmic past, our karmic ancestry is playing a role in this. Because aside from courage, which we're going to need a lot of courage to get through this, a lot of strength, we have guidance, which is a 3 of rainbows. And I like this energy because I feel like we are being divinely guided to where we need to go. And even though crowning above us, we have integration, which is the 14 card, and we have the Thunderbolt, which is the 16th card. Okay, this card for me represents alchemy. There's a lot of alchemic energy represented here. It's in reverse, so I feel like some of us may be blocked, and we may be resistant to change, and maybe that resistance is creating a thunderbolt effect, a tower moment. But I think this tower moment has to do with integration. Okay, I think this is about integrating our past lives, or I don't want to say it's integrating our past lives, but it's allowing us to make peace with our karmic past, with our karmic ancestral issues. And I think because of the guidance card that this is telling us to go within, tap into our intuitive selves, our intuitive knowing, and to come into alignment with the divine. Pisces, we are the most psychic sign of the zodiac, and many of us are already receiving those downloads and understanding what it is that we need to do. We are being asked to be courageous and strong at this time because it is a difficult time period. Thunderbolts always have a cleansing effect. They do clear out and tear down anything that's no longer working for us. We just entered Aries season last week on Wednesday, the 20th of March, and we are in a new cycle right now. So anything that was not let go of or released before the beginning of the cycle, the Thunderbolt is here to say that shall be released now. Integration is also synonymous with the Devil card in the regular tarot. And the Devil card in tarot talks about releasing old addictions, restrictive behavior, releasing any temptations. So This thunderbolt kind of feels like this is saying, okay, you need to release those addictions, and those things that you didn't release are going to be released now. So things that are no longer serving you. Because this is reversed, this is not talking about the ultimate balance, the yin and the yang, the water and the fire, male and feminine. You know, it's coming up blocked. And we didn't do the work that we needed to do in order to come into full integration. So this is what the thunderbolt is going to do. It's going to clear out any last remaining patterns, thought processes, or things that are no longer serving us right now. Okay? But it's all in divine order. It's all for the best, because remember, at the bottom of the deck is a maturity card. And this is when the universe comes in and says, I recognize everything that you have done. You've done your shadow work. You've done your healing. You've done your cleansing and your purging. And we're here to reward you with everything that you've asked for. And it's to reward you with abundance. And you are being rewarded with abundance, Pisces. It's just, there's just a few of you who didn't do all the work all the way. And a few things that just need to be cleansed. And maybe for all of us, there's just little bits and pieces here and there. All right. I'm not seeing this as a big, terrible thunderbolt. I don't see that here. It's just whenever the thunderbolt comes up, it's always scary. I mean, I'm being honest. I always see it and I always cringe. I'm like, oh God. It's time for more growth. Right? Okay. So this is going to be the overlay. This is with the Untamed Oracle deck. And I'm going to pull a 5-card spread, and hopefully we'll seek some clarification on what came out, maybe the thunderbolt. But yeah, the fact that the past lives came out, I feel like that is it's about letting go of the past, you know. It's either letting go of the past completely and fully, or letting go of old ancestral karma that some of you may be dealing with. That just came out like all crazy. That makes no sense as to which one is meant for y'all. Okay, you got 3. One more, please. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck is imagination. Came up reversed. But when imagination comes in, this is telling you all to expand your mind, get creative, tap into your creative energy, because now is the time to call in what it is that you would like to call in for this next round of up-leveling, okay? The center of the spread is the Rhoda. I feel like this is synonymous with the Wheel of Fortune, which means that this is fated, that everything that's happening is fated. These are fated events. This Tower moment is supposed to happen. You're supposed to let go of the past karmic relationships, past ancestral karma, let go of those addictions. I do feel like integration is kind of, you know, representing the devil energy here, and it's just letting go of the addictions, because Thunderbolt is here to cleanse. So this is supposed to happen because we are embarking on a set of new cycles, right? We just talked about that last week. Aries season, spring equinox, and the full moon in Libra. We have a full moon cycle to work through these issues. So we're going to have 2 full moons in the sign of Libra, which is rare. The next full moon will hit in April. That will be at 29 degrees, whereas the full moon that we just experienced last week was at 0 degrees. So what does that mean? Well, Libra governs relationships and balance. And during this moon cycle that we're being gifted with, it's literally about who is going to make the cut in your lives, who gets to stay, who gets to go, because Libra will weigh on her scales what's working for you and what's not working for you, and her energy will allow you to eliminate people who aren't here for your highest good, right? So just have patience during this time period. You're really asked to just remain patient and fluid, because everything is really, truly in divine order. And if you're patient and you allow the cleansing to work, you'll be called forth to bloom into your truth, to bloom into your spirituality, to bloom into the person that you are destined to become. Okay? This is all beautiful energy, right? But just don't be blocked by fear. And fear is coming up reverse, Pisces. So I get it. This freaks me out. And we have integration in reverse, right? But we can't be fearful of a little thunderbolt, right? I mean, it's all for our highest good, right? It's going to set things in motion that the way that they should be, because it is fated. And that's what I'm seeing with the Rhoda card. Okay, so whoops. Now's the time where I'm going to pull some shamanic oracle cards for you and see what else is in store. Okay, oh wow. The Sorcerer and the Standstill, which is a pause. We were just told to be patient. The Sorcerer should be really interesting for us. It's coming up as an invitation, so it's not medicine. But it does deal with our dark powers. So I'm real curious to see exactly what the message is. And normally with the shamanic oracle cards, I always read from the book, just because there's a lot of symbolism captured in these images, and you know, these cards aren't really regularly used, so it's new for many of us. And I just want to make sure that we have everything, that we're receiving everything correctly as we need to receive it. Let me check something real quick, sorry. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the rattle. It's coming in reverse. And the rattle is a very revered spiritual tool used in shamanism. It helps us journey when we need to journey to either the lower, the middle, or the upper world to go and receive prophetic insights or messages of healing, either for ourselves or for the person that we're working on. But the rattle is about aligning yourself with spirit and with the great spirit. So that's the energy that is governing this particular reading. It's the sacredness of the message that's coming through. So right off the bat, we have the Sorcerer card. And like I was talking about, it kind of signifies dark energy or dark power. But it's coming up upright, so this is an invitation for us. Okay. This is the source of dark power. The Sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the Sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Okay? So scarcity and self-centered fear. So maybe this is talking about how maybe we're clinging to the past, and that's probably why we're having that tower moment, is because it is maybe some misplaced self-centered fear. We don't want to release something when we should, right? It's just something to think about. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Well, Pisces, that's interesting. This is talking about self-centeredness and scarcity. And possible misuse of our power. I feel like, okay, so it's talking about harboring feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Those are big. Perhaps this is a message specifically for someone out there. But whoever this is for is getting a second chance, right? They're getting an opportunity to course correct and to correct this negative behavior. I feel like this is not your typical Pisces person, right? I feel like Pisces are always pretty in tune with people. They're pretty accepting, pretty welcoming. But to be talking about these feelings of resentment and vengeance, lust and greed, I mean, I feel like that's someone who's really out of alignment with themselves. And if that's the case, then maybe that's why they're having this tower moment, right? Is to release any addictive behavior. And remember how I told you that integration, I feel like for me, this is coming in as the devil card. Well, the devil in the tarot card talks about addictions and also talks about the 7 deadly sins, which include lust and greed and hatred. So this is a release. I don't feel like this is for everybody. I do feel like perhaps this is for either someone specific or maybe a small group of the Pisces that are tuning in. But moving on. So we have the standstill card, which is literally telling us to take a pause. But it's coming up upright, so this is an invitation. When the standstill appears as a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action as well as what happens when one is stuck. When things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information and just wait until the universe makes the next move. Yeah. So you don't know. You don't have all the information yet. And this is about taking that pause and waiting for more information to come your way. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for your highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. Okay? Well, that's really interesting. So tap into that playful energy, release, let go, recharge, and take a pause. We have the upper world, and this is coming up in reverse. Angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is a place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become, discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. Okay, so we got this as medicine. So ask your divine helpers for guidance. If the oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take what has been offered. Now you must deal with the lethargy and idleness. While support for a new destiny is not yet in place, a new destination is available to you if you act now. Okay, so we can't ask for more guidance, and your destiny is not yet known. That is still being written. But you can change your destination. You can go in a different direction or a different path. But not just yet, just because you still don't have all the answers yet. So hang out, recharge, play, release, have some fun. Okay? Try and relax during this tower moment, because that will be happening for some of you, if not all of us. I'm a little bit in denial about that, but that's okay. But no, tower moments, they are useful. They do have a cleansing effect. We just don't have all the answers right now. So just relax into that. And whoever the sorcerer is meant for, you have a second chance to correct, some of that dark thinking. This is about your dark power, your dark psyche. Maybe someone really pissed you off, and you just, they just really got to you. But, that really does bring about bad karma for you. And I know you don't want that. No one wants that. So course correct, right? Heed the message, because you are given a second chance to do so. Okay, so let's go on to what's going on with our divine masculines and feminines. I always like to pull 2 cards, 2 for the masculine, 2 for the feminine. And we'll just see what comes out. Sometimes a few more cards come. I may take them, but if it's just like a big splash, I won't. So we've got 1. A couple things are coming out. I'll take that one. Oh, that is so nice. Pisces. Your masculine is saying, he's asking for your forgiveness and that he sees your future. He sees his future with you. That's amazing. That's beautiful. So I feel like there is some sort of separation there. Something happened. It looks like he did something perhaps to cause a separation. But he sees his future with you. Right? And he is asking for your forgiveness. So, feminines, what is it that you would like to share with your masculine? Take that one. Oh, you forgive him. That's nice. What's your second message? It should be good. And I think of you often. Okay. Please forgive me, and I see my future with you. Whoops, let me open that up. That's the message for the masculine to his feminine. And she says, I forgive you, and I think of you often. Y'all, this is so pretty. I love that. I love when people can reconcile their differences and, come back into union. I do feel like there is some sort of separation here, and perhaps you all are not in regular communication. Really, a simple phone call or, a meetup for coffee to clear the air will do the trick to fix this and bring you guys right back to where you all need to be. Right now is a time where a lot of twin flames and soulmates are out of union, but they are coming back into union. It is happening right now. All the readings that I've done all the signs. It's all stuff that's fixable. It's all stuff that where people are in separation, but if they just have that little conversation and clear the air, it will do the trick. And that's exactly what I'm seeing for all of you right now, Pisces. So yeah, good things are in store for you on the love front. Your twin and your soulmate want your forgiveness, and y'all love each other, and you all see a future together, and you think of each other often, right? It's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, I just need a few cards. I'm just going to pull from the top, okay? So we got maintaining your childlike spirit. I feel like many of the signs also are receiving this. I feel like this is the overall theme right now for many people, is to tap into the childlike spirit and to be in service. Serve others, right? Give back. Share your gifts with others. Because when you do that, everything comes back to you tenfold. It's just great karma for you. But back to the childlike spirit, when we approach life with wonderment, we see things in a new perspective, and this helps us open up our creativity. And then acceptance of love. How amazing is that? Look at all that green, that beautiful heart chakra energy. Acceptance of love. Be open to it. I didn't get the sense that any of you were closed off. I didn't get the sense that our heart chakras were closed. But, when love comes in, welcome it. Okay, Pisces, so that is your reading for the month of April. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope that it resonated with the majority of you. I understand that this is a general reading and that perhaps some, if not all, may not resonate. But, just take what does and leave what does not. But please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and comment below. I really want to hear from all of you. I really want to hear about what you're working on, what challenges you're working through, what the outcome is, right? I want to know if any of these messages resonated with you and if any of these messages helped answer some of your questions and helped give you some clarity and guidance on how to move forward in a certain situation. So keep me updated, keep me posted, let me know. I'll see you all in a couple of weeks for your mid-month check-in. And again, like, share, and subscribe, and please comment below, all right? Take care, Pisces. Lots of luck to you, and have a great next few weeks, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.